Procrastinating.
Are you ready for some football?
I'm not sure what to do at
It's
home.
the Bucks and the Vikings, and it comes your way next.
I said I got videos. I got them. I got the golf. I got the NHL. Are you gonna be able to hold her down?
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's Rashad White. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards up.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Runs over it. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White.
They made it where you can run the ball. It's unstoppable.
And the Bucs are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That's just overpowering.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready, break. Buffalo 18.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. here's a peek at their past draft class. And Charles, sometimes you'll see teams that have really
Yeah,
specific needs they want to fill. Some can
pay
just
it.
say,
I'm
well,
gonna pay it.
take the next best guy available.
All right, it comes in on Thursday. I'm paying Thursday.
Both here
I'm paying early.
in this draft.
I think you're right about that, Brandon. Plenty of talent in their class this year, some of which will contribute early, and some which will be called upon down the road.
Yeah, I paid 2 weeks. I gotta go pay some more on it because they hit us with a $75 fee. Yeah. For what? I just not paid it today. It's $200 in there, so it's like
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect
whatever's
that
short
high
from
value
that.
that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
No, I paid 1 week, then I paid another week.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Does that make sense?
And that's complete to KJ Osborne.
Because I had paid 1 week before you gave me the money, and then I paid another now.
Nice game there. This one
So the gross level.
there you go, Charles. The
Huh?
first completed pass of his
No.
young career.
I paid 2. I forgot what I paid, but I owe the rest of it. Yeah, you gave me that for 2 weeks. I just paid it. I was just gonna pay the difference.
Buccaneer territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41.
That's
They'll
it.
go Madison up the middle. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It is very much appreciated.
Here's the 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Cunningham. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought back in your first start away from home, so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Here's Cunningham. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's got the first down.
All these empty blocks. We should have waited for the last update.
So not only did they convert on 4, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
Now Cunningham. Flushed out right. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. KJ Osborne.
Rim me out the plastic because I'm acting brand
And
new.
the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Time is.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the
I haven't put too
25.
many hours in the lab, so I'm gonna be
Tampa Bay are getting ready to
rusty.
set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I wanted to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go.
Oh, snap.
What about
I ain't been. I'm been talking. Y'all can hear me.
used to wear?
Uh-oh. You probably heard the baby in the background. It's the Average Gamer YouTube channel.
Second down, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. Seven, our score after one. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. A 4th down. Here's Jay Camarda on to punt for the Bucs. That's pulled in at the 32. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And the Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Cunningham to throw. They'll roll him out right. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
In motion goes the tight end. Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Hey, pass.
To throw on 2nd down. Cunningham under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Cunningham looking to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. It's their quarterback, making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, we saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down from Evans, still one of the most dependable receivers in the NFL. 9 seasons, all above 1,000 yards, and he's climbing career leaderboards. Already in the top 50 in yards, top 30 in touchdowns.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. A first down throw for Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Mayfield's throw complete to Otten. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the red zone now, Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Throw caught right around the 6. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. With all these review. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Cunningham, and that's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Levante David. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's Madison getting it again on second.
And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Now a first down throw. Cunningham escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Now Cunningham. He'll buy some time right.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Cunningham. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And that's caught at the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Stop low, 18. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. He completes it to Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Madison will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with White. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 64 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He's got Otten, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Can you try to go with the quicker guy and sometimes even get out quick there? Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. First down, here's White. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On third down, a run from White. Shoves him away. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. White will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And out now come the Vikings. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Warriors 17. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Cunningham. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Dragon 60. Check smash. Check smash. Hurt, hurt. 19 Lions.
Delay of game, offset.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Rig alert, rig alert. Street, street. Cup 19, Cup 19.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Mayfield to throw it. Over the middle to Evans. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, it's Cunningham. Rolling to his right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Cunningham on the move to his left. This one brought in by Jefferson. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Cunningham. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Go Street. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 45. And some space here. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. They go right back to White here on first down. Down to about the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. White again. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. 11 yards there, first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those